Hey everybody, Tanisha Coffee, aka the Lofty Entrepreneur here, and I want to take a few moments to show you how you can use Canva.com to create some designs for your business. If you don't already have one, you can go to canva.com, canva.com, and create a free account. And once you do, you'll be brought to a screen that looks somewhat like this. I'm already logged into my account. There are lots of different types of designs, as you can see here, that you could possibly create through Canva. So it's a pretty cool resource. But today I am going to show you how to use Canva to create a Facebook cover. As you can see, when I hover over this, it shows you the size. So that's kind of one of the beauty of these are that they're already sized for common things that people are using to design. So that's nice. If you ever want to create something that's a custom size, you would just click custom dimensions up here, put in your size. You can, use inches if you're more comfortable with that to create your size. Like I said, today we're going to use the Facebook cover option. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. All right, Canva does these little tutorials if you need additional help beyond what I am providing right here. If you forget something, it'll be there, pop up for you. Okay, so over here on the left side of the screen, you have a bunch of different options. This is basically your menu when you're in here. This first option is for templates. Every single type of design that is in here gives you the option to utilize templates. There are free templates and then there are paid templates. The free will say free on them. The paid ones will have like a little, when you hover over them, it'll either have a dollar sign, or if you hit the little info button, it'll tell you, more about each design. But I think most of them are $1, so it's not super expensive, even if you find a template that's a quote-unquote premium template that you want to use. Here is where you can search stock pictures that you can use in your designs. This is for different sorts of icons and grids, charts, extras that you could incorporate into your designs and use. This is for text. So these are if you just want to add a text box, the type of text box is named. Or down here you have different options of text that are already laid out, if you will, that you can just click them and they'll end up in your design, and then you just have to edit your design in order to continue with what you're doing. The next one is for backgrounds. So you can put those, lots of different backgrounds you can choose from if you want to do that. And this button is for if you have images that you want to upload. All right. So we are going to go ahead and go back to the templates. Like I said, if you wanted to, you could just click in here and you could just simply edit this, double click to edit things. And you could make this your design, just personalize it as needed. If you're using for the Facebook cover and things for Facebook, if you're using things that already have text on them, I suggest that you leave the text where it is. Don't add too much more, don't make it too much bigger, to ensure that your design fits well in what you're doing. Now, if you, as you can see, when I clicked on this, some different options pop up here for editing. It's pretty self-explanatory, very much like a Microsoft Word editor, so nothing too complex. But actually, I want to show you how you can use this to create your own design from scratch. So I am going to hit this button. This is undo. And once you do that, let's see here. I am going to go find an image. We're going to use this one. And I'm going to really quickly create a cover. So I'm just going to pull the edges here to make the picture bigger. There we go. Pull it a little bit more. And then I can drag to get the picture where I want to have it. I think about there's where I'm going to put it. And then I'm going to go over here, hit this tool, grab some text, and I'm going to just double click. I'm going to edit this. and I can type whatever I want to make it show up. Now this is hard to read on this, so I'm going to go to the A tool so I can change the font color. If I want to change that one, let's see. If I want to change the font, I would come up here. If I want to change the font size, that's here. I'll show you that in a second. Now, I want this to, let's see, let's type B, Beau Chic. Okay, so this is great, but I want this to be a little bit smaller because I want it on the same line. So I am going to go ahead and click here, make it smaller. There we go, now it fits. I'm going to double click in here. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. Same thing, I want to make it fit on the same lines, but because I made the font above smaller, this needs to be smaller as well so that the overall look is the same. So it's about the size that I want, but I think these two are too far apart. So these right here, if you see, I can't move either one without the other. If you look up here, it says ungroup. That means that they are grouped together, so they move together. I'm going to click ungroup, and I'm going to just bring, have to deselect. Now when I click back, I just have the top box. I'm going to bring that down some to about there. And then if I want to group them again, you can either click each item individually and then hit shift, hold down the shift key and click to select them both. Another alternative is to drag from outside the box like that. But if you notice, I probably have the image in there too. I don't want the image to be grouped with that, so I'm going to use my first method. Click, click, and I'm going to hit group. And now I can once again move the entire thing as one. So there we go. So this is the image. I just created a Facebook cover. How awesome is that? So up here, you can click and you can name your file. And once you click off of it, it'll be named. It says unsaved changes here. This system saves every few seconds. See, just change to all changes saved. So it saves every few seconds. If you didn't want to wait for that or weren't sure, you could always go in here to File and hit Save. Okay. And then we are done. So I'm going to go click the download button, and it gives you it suggests a PNG. You can do a JPEG. If you were printing something, you can use the PDF. This PDF would probably be more so if you weren't actually printing it but wanted it for the internet. But I would recommend always getting the high quality one. That way you don't have to keep coming in here and keep downloading in different formats. I will say, if you wanted to, you could click this download and you could download it or put in presentation, send it to a Facebook group, Facebook page. You have all these different options. Even though this is for a Facebook page, I still recommend that you just go through the download option, just for the sake of making sure that you have it on your computer, and then whenever you need it for something else, if you need it for something else, you don't have to go back into Canva just to download it and get it again. Okay, and let's see, I'm going to go ahead and get the PNG. Again, I like the PNG because you can always downsize things if they're higher quality. You cannot upsize things if they are smaller, a lesser quality. So I'm going to grab the PNG. I would just hit download. Canva lets you know that it's getting ready to send you your design. And on my screen, you can see right here that it downloaded. So open it, and there it is on my desktop. So that's it for today. Good luck. Go create your Facebook cover.